Hey everybody, we are live and we're wasting your time and ours. We should be good. Hey look, everybody's on the screen and yes. I think you can probably hear Will.
Can you hear me?
It looks like you can.
You can hear me.
And you can hear Cameron.
The music's still going.
We can't hear Cameron for some reason. We're gonna turn this music down. What, Cameron? There you are. Okay. Yep. And then you'll be fine.
Boo.
Boo. We almost,
we don't have time for that.
We haven't had one seamless start yet. And we almost had it. And you just had to mess it up. Hey, buddies. How goes it?
Hello.
We are here with Will and Cameron. Cameron, you're not Kevin. What did you do with him?
I ate him.
Give this to Kevin.
Well,
to Kevin.
Yeah. What do you give him? What?
Kevin!
Oh, I get it. Like
Home Alone.
Like Home Alone.
Home Alone. They bring this. Give this to Kevin.
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin. His character's name is Kevin.
Kevin's not here.
Yep. Such a common name, Kevin. You know.
I mean,
it is.
Let's go deeper into that.
Into how common Kevin is.
Let's talk about common names. Muhammad.
My brother's name is Kevin.
Muhammad is the most popular. Your brother's name is Kevin?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay, never mind.
Your brother's name is Robbie.
Robbie.
Robert.
Do you realize my parents have more kids than us?
And the James.
I'm not tracking that. It doesn't make sense.
Ryan, Keely, Kevin.
What?
Cameron, Robbie, James.
I didn't know that.
He's making it up. Robbie's told me the same lie.
Oh my God. You know what? I think that maybe you are psychopathic. Maybe, have you ever been clinically evaluated for psychopathy? Because you might have it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, apparently my voice is really soft.
Uh-oh. Okay, we can fix that. Here you go. How's that?
I have the inside scoop from my wife. She's texting me.
Ooh, nice. Thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
Always on the technical side. And Cameron, I'm so sad that you did such a good job yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, last week. Whatever day that was, it feels like that was a million years ago.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You put the show notes in the Discord chat, and that was so helpful before.
Did you refer to literally exactly a week ago as yesterday?
Yeah. I did think that was
more
yesterday.
Down to the dot of a week ago.
You put the show notes in the chat with like the chapter markers and stuff, and I'm it's so good, like, because I'll forget what we talked about whenever I'm making like the title and tags and stuff. Yeah, and I have to go back and remind myself, and that was very convenient that you put those there. But
and now you can start every podcast with last week we talked about Will
that's true. Women, yeah,
Will hates women.
Whoa.
Well, I'm pretty sure you said that verbatim, Will.
I don't know.
Will said a lot of things last week.
Sorry, this didn't happen. This isn't true. I mean, frankly, I'm very innocent.
Now you're trying to walk it back.
I've had no relations with that woman.
Good Lord.
Sorry.
Hey, guess what is a new game that I should never have downloaded and started playing?
What? Wait, do we guess or?
Yeah, guess.
World of Warcraft.
No, but that is one that I should never download.
Black Ops 6.
No, but I played Black Ops 6 on the stream, and it was real boring.
Oh,
it was bad. It wasn't good.
I only played Black Ops 2 whenever that was like on the
a million years ago.
360, I think. That was a fun game.
No, the game, and it's a bit embarrassing to admit this, but the game that is taking over my life right now, only slightly, is Pokemon. They came out with a new trading card game, digital version, trading card TCG Pocket, and I've been playing it a whole bunch.
Is that the one where you can like open a pack of cards?
Yes.
Okay, I've seen
yep.
that.
That's a real popular format now on the Tic Tacs. Is like you just spam people opening packs of cards, and it's fantastic.
Yeah. But
the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I want to show you some music.
Oh.
Back in the day, I was always a huge Pokemon kid, as a child, because I was right in that demographic at the time. Mm-hmm. And they came out with all the Pokemon games, but a lesser known Pokemon game that they came out with around the time that they came out with Pokemon was they made a trading card. They made a Game Boy version of the trading card game. Did you know this?
No.
And you can play it on the Game Boy. And the music is so slept on.
Sorry, hold on one sec. Cameron,
Yeah.
are you into Pokemon? Is this...
I can go.
Sorry, because I also am not.
Oh
but
my
I mean,
God.
if people on the stream are into it, I mean, go on.
That's
I like
so
people
unfortunate.
being excited, so
Yes,
I'm here for it.
You're right.
Also, Will, weren't you 9 years old when Black Ops 2 came out?
that's enough. That's old enough to play Black Ops 2.
You were 11? That... Huh.
Yeah. Boom. Roasted.
Boom.
Yeah, nothing.
So like the Pokemon music like already is really fantastic because it is.
I can agree with that.
It's real like
hot take.
Japanese 80s funk kind of.
Yeah.
But this like takes that and cranks it up to 11. This is the battle music from the trading card game for the Game Boy. Oh, no. How bad.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna have a seizure.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's double for Cameron. It's great.
Oh, this is it?
Yeah, look how listen how like it's so
It reminds me of like Super Mario
carefree.
Mario World.
So that's like the battle music, but the one that I really want to show you, and this is really gonna melt Cameron's brain with the music doubled.
It was already like ping-ponging back and forth too.
Oh yeah, that one is in stereo. This one is also in stereo. This is Roland's theme. It's a character from the game. Just take a and what I want you to remember is on the Game Boy there are only 3 tracks for audio. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. My attention span.
My point
going somewhere.
is,
I don't.
the music that you're about to hear was composed on 3 tracks.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Oop.
That's good.
3 tracks. It's so good. It's so like fantastic and nostalgic.
All right.
It's great. It's my favorite thing.
Now, Cameron, welcome to the podcast. I just wanted to welcome you. We were planning on giving you the first word, but then Blaine decided everyone needed to hear about Pokemon.
I am super into Pokemon right now.
I'm happy for you, Cameron. Like, how are you? Do you have anything going on?
Okay, we don't have to talk about Pokemon, I guess.
No,
No, that's fine.
Did you have more?
We'll talk about Cameron's dumb kid.
Oh my god! Blaine, whoa!
I'm just saying, it's not fair.
You just call this kid dumb.
Well, I didn't mean that because
He's
Liam
like
is one of the most
6
adorable
months.
babies I've ever seen on the planet.
He
But
is.
I'm a little
He's
jealous
one
right
of those
now of the baby, and I'm mad
What are you jealous about with the baby?
that how's your kid, Cameron?
No. What?
Novel.
What do I give the baby that you want from me?
Attention and affection, Cameron. That's
Okay.
it. That's all I want in the whole
I'll
world.
give you a hug. I'll give you a
Okay,
hug
never
next time I
mind.
see
He
you.
I don't
hates
want
hugs.
that.
You hate
I
affection,
don't want
Blaine.
that.
You're
That's
such
true.
a liar. Like what? You just trash on his 6-month-old child.
Let's not get
A
crazy.
6
Trash
month?
is a strong
That-
verb.
Wow, I nailed it.
That's
I'm-
crazy.
You know, here's a little fun fact. I was one of the first few people in the world that Cameron told about their baby. Before Robbie,
That's
I
crazy.
knew about Liam. How many, like, where was I on the list? Like,
If we count me and Maddie, you were like number 5.
out of everyone he knows.
Why? How is that possible?
I did it for the bit.
You just
honestly.
What?
He was walking. It was the first time I was at your house. And
I was showing her around the house, and I thought, how funny would it be if I just randomly said, "This is the baby's room"? And
I was
did.
like, what?
So,
What?
like within the first 5, after you and Maddie, is like you and Maddie, your parents.
no,
Not even both of your parents. Neither of your parents
I think
knew
Megan and
before
Chad-
Will.
Yeah, neither of our parents knew before Will.
What the hell is the matter with you? Why?
I
Why?
love it.
I did it because I thought it'd be funny.
And it was amazing. We bonded that day in a way that him and I had never bonded. Him and Robbie had never bonded.
Apparently,
I told
yeah.
Robbie in the drive-thru to Taco Bell, like as they were about to hand us our food.
Oh, by the way, you're an uncle. Here's your 3-layer burrito.
Well, he's already an uncle because we have other siblings.
That's true. Yeah, all your other siblings besides James. Hey, have you seen? Okay, never mind. Now I feel like I can't talk about any of the things I want to talk about.
No, please.
It's not fair. I don't want to talk about Pokemon. You talked about driving through places, and there's a freaking trend.
Drive-through?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about drive-thrus. There's a freaking trend right now that I really wanted to do for Thanksgiving on the stream, and I didn't because I'm trying to lose some weight.
That's great.
And Will is a bully. Thank
no,
you, Blake.
I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
The challenge is you go through a drive-through. You throw
the milkshake at the drive-through.
No,
you grab the ice cream by the ice cream.
That's so insane. People are so stupid who do that. The ice cream cone is a little more understandable, but like that's a real thing of like people like
throwing milkshakes at these poor minimum wage workers.
Like human piece of trash do you have to be?
Yeah, it's awful.
That's insane.
Well,
people are making $5 an
1
hour.
to 10.
-6.
Okay.
So the challenge is you go through drive-thrus and you have like 5 people in the car and you ask for whatever the car in front of you ordered and you all have to eat everything that they ordered and you see how many restaurants you can get through. And then another group of people sees if they can beat how many restaurants you make it through.
Wait, why have you not told me this?
I really want to do it. I think it sounds so funny.
That sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing.
I am always
on a stream. Post
on the stream
tonight.
Wait,
my kid's gone.
That's
I have
true.
no responsibility.
Let's go drive through.
Your kid is gone because
let's
Blaine
go hurt
bullied him
ourselves
away.
eating so much food right now. That's what. So like literally, one of the streamers that I was watching do it. They like went through a drive-through and like the person in front of them ordered like 5 Baja Blasts, and they had to.
I'm in.
It's crazy.
As
I can put some food away, so I don't. I think we could. I think we'd make it. I think we'd do good.
I would be the car in front of the person doing the challenge, ordering for myself that someone is like, oh man, we cannot eat all of this food. And that's just a normal amount of food for me. And I'm really trying to work on it. But like when I get those coupon things in the mail from, actually, wait,
you use coupons like an old lady? Yeah, there it is. You got the coupons.
This will save your
I got
life
my coupons.
Okay.
Do you carry that around in your wallet?
Yes, listen. You can get 2 chicken sandwiches and 2 medium fries for $7.49.
Is that a good deal?
I think so.
I feel like 2 chicken sandwiches, like 2 chicken sandwich meals is probably like $10.
That's
I guess you saved $3.
okay. That was not planned. That wasn't planned.
Ain't no way he had those in his pocket.
They were in my wallet. In my wallet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was it behind your picture of Blake?
Yes. No, in front. Wait.
I was in.
They were in like the main pocket where the money is.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you show us the picture of Blake in your wallet?
I don't want to pull it out. I don't want it to deteriorate. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about.
It feels like you have a coupon book in your wallet, but not like.
I have a hair on my tongue.
Quit touching yourself.
I know.
I wanted to talk about.
No, wait, hold on. Let's circle back to the fact that you don't have a picture of your wife in your wallet.
No, I do. I'm sure I do.
I'll be honest. I don't have a picture of my wife in my wallet, but I also don't carry around coupons in my wallet.
I guess that's true. Now that we have like phones, you don't need a picture in your wallet.
I know there was a point where I did.
Look,
carry
there it is. Oh, look at Liam.
I know there was a point that I carried.
Now I'm crying.
No way. There was a point where I carried around a picture of Blake in my wallet.
Yeah.
Instead, I have mine and her social security card.
Oh, that you're not supposed to say that. Yeah, you're not supposed to carry that in your wallet.
I know.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
If you get mugged, you
did
it
show up on camera?
cease to exist.
I did just pull them out.
I don't. Okay, that's. I don't think they did, but I wasn't paying attention.
Well,
I didn't think you'd pull out your social security card while
I
you're
have
on
a
camera.
picture of Blake in front of my ID and like that part of your wallet that has the ID. But my wallet would either get wet or sweaty, just because you're
a wet and sweaty guy.
I'm a wet and sweaty guy. It's how I'm mostly described. And so the picture discolored like my ID and that plastic clear part. So,
well, how's your coupon book doing?
Well, that's fine. I just got that today.
Yeah,
actually.
Gotcha.
So you go through a drive-through and you say, "Hold on, I have a coupon."
No, I prepare beforehand. I choose where I'm going to go to eat based on if I have rewards.
So whenever you give the person your money, you say, "And here's a coupon."
I tell them when I'm talking, "Hey, I have a coupon for this," and then they're usually like, "Oh, what's the code?" or "Just have it for me whenever you pull up."
I've never in my life used a coupon.
I save more money than.
That's true. How frugal of you.
Yeah.
Coupon or coupon?
Coupon.
No.
Coupon. Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's coupon.
Cameron, do you have an opinion? Okay, I wanted to talk about Wicked.
Oh my God!
Wicked.
I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Will?
Wicked. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
of course, I can't spoil it. It's been out there forever. So
right. Yeah. How did they do about making just the first act of Wicked into a movie?
Fantastically, amazingly, wonderfully. They nailed it. If you have problems with that, then you can have problems with Dune Part 1. You can have problems with Infinity War. You can have problems with any Part 1. I think from the ending of that movie, if they had gone on with the second act, it would not have been right. They brought it together so well. The way they end it with her flying off, all that stuff is fantastic. And just like I was brought to tears a couple times. I did see Wicked on Broadway.
Whoa!
A couple years ago, 2 years ago, and so I had high expectations.
Yeah. It's a great show,
and just the acting choices, the music, the singing. They sang live. Yeah. While they were recording. Of course, there's going to be some pitch correction, as there is with any movie. Which, if you are into music, you will notice those things. I noticed a couple of them, especially when they hire someone like Michelle Yeoh, who's a fantastic actress but isn't a singer, for a role in a musical.
Michelle Yeoh,
is that her name?
I don't know.
She's Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh.
Is that not her name?
I can't remember what her name is. But I know who you're talking about. She's
become A-list. She's become very popular.
Yeah, she's big now.
And she was the big professor role in that movie. And that was something I kind of get frustrated with. And Jeff Goldblum, who's the Wizard of Oz, he's not a singer. He did okay. I liked him. But other than that, most of the casting choices were fantastic.
She sounds great. All the promotional material.
Ariana Grande?
No.
Or Cynthia Erivo?
Erivo, yeah. She sounds fantastic.
She's a fantastic Elphaba. Ariana Grande is a fantastic Galinda. It's a fantastic show, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. I cried.
Did she teach her how to be popular?
Yeah, she did. And actually, Robbie made a good point, and I'm not going to keep talking the whole time, but I brought this up because I did just watch it. But I wanted to talk about the interviews because
where people are making space.
Making space. They cry. I did bring a clip we can watch.
Cameron, have you seen this video?
Yeah. Well, so there's multiple interviews where they just they just start crying after being asked a question.
Yeah, where they're super emotional all the time.
So emotional. It is just really strange. And even Wicked fans who are so excited for the movie, like me, are that's just weird.
Yeah, the whole thing where she's people are taking Defying Gravity and they're making space with it.
And then she's like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Yeah. That's making me emotional right now.
I didn't realize they were doing that. And then give me a second to process that.
They're the holding of her single finger. It's such a great scene.
Pull up the clip. Jamie, okay. Pull it up.
Yeah. Where'd you put it?
Oh,
in
no.
general? Yeah, you're gonna lose Cameron. Sorry,
the whole time.
Just for whenever I pull it up here.
I can't.
Yo, he's fine.
Wait, where is he?
Everybody, Everybody calm down. He's going to be okay. Crying 1 minute straight. Wait, where's that clip? Hold on. Where's the making space clip?
I believe it's in
here.
there.
It's in
here.
Okay, I see.
So the clip is the compilation of the several different times they were asked a question and just started crying.
Mm-hmm.
And it says something. I'll preface that Ariana Grande talks about as a kid, this was her, if any role, she wanted to be Galinda.
Yeah.
In Wicked. It was like, there's clips of her like crying when she was younger after being asked about that role. Like out of any role, she would give that. And Cynthia Erivo, same thing. She always wanted to be Elphaba. So like, there's going to be emotion behind it, but that's.
Yeah, this is Ariana and Cynthia crying for 1 minute.
We don't have to watch the whole thing either.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry, it's the mouse.
You got it. Oh, they're talking.
Yep.
What are they saying?
Yep, there it goes.
Oh.
What?
I like just watching.
What is
you
happening? Okay, this is ridiculous.
We're butchering this.
Yeah, it's the dumb mouse. Hold on.
Find refuge in the witches, and I just want to let you know.
Okay, there we go. Here we go. We're gonna turn this up. And then we might need to do this as well.
Yeah. Okay. Try it again.
Let's see what this sounds like now.
Well,
What is she?
a little bit of her softness, and she's got
her strength.
The question was,
Yeah.
what did you receive from one another
Oh.
as you did this?
Truthfully,
He was outed at school my whole life. This film means so much to me, and there are so many millions of kids like me who find refuge in the witches. And I just want to let you know. No.
They're proud of what they made.
Sorry.
You're a jerk for laughing at them for
I'm
being
not.
emotional.
Wait, there's more. Just keep going.
not the time, helicopter.
Whoa! Stop!
Don't do it! Don't do it! Stop, you guys!
You can't leave. You can't.
You're really
Is
sorry.
she dying?
It's really emotional.
We can't help it. We're trying our best. But there's a lot of emotional things that happen, and we're just going with it.
Yeah, you need to understand. It's
We're
been like
weeping,
3 years, people.
Sopping hearts.
There's a lot
We've had to
going
keep
on.
this in
That's
for
about
such
it.
a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
they were
incredible.
very emotionally attached to the role.
Whoa. How was that for you, Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron.
Did you have it muted the entire time? I don't know
have no
why.
idea what a single word they said was.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of it.
We got to figure out
They
how
were just
to
crying.
have you not be doubled.
They were holding space. So that was the big one that's like people are commenting is I'm holding space for this moment.
Yep.
It's silly.
It is. It's like I said, in the one clip, she literally like reaches over to grab her hand and she's holding just
holds
her finger.
I thought that was
with
in
her
there.
like crazy long like green fingernail.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And people are like taking like them holding hands and photoshopping it into all these different like famous paintings of people holding hands or like the God and Adam. Like it's great. I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, the clips probably wanted a little more context for each one of those. It is kind of one of those ones where it's just like them out of context being emotional.
He's saying what Cynthia Erivo said. I didn't know that was happening.
Oh yes, I didn't know that was happening, which is so crazy.
I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a pretty good impression of her.
What does that mean that people are making space with it?
That was just the interviewer's point that people are, I guess, connecting to the lyrics, which it is a very timely. If you know about Wicked and kind of what it's about, it's like it's pretty. I feel like it's pretty timely and like I don't want to. I do like that's if you're gonna watch it, that's the kind of the big twist. Like, kind of what's happening is that the animals who can talk are being silenced and put in cages, and like finding out kind of who's behind it and kind of what the goal is part of the story. So I won't spoil that part, even though it's.
But also, I feel like so many people use it as like a way to be proud of who I am, even though I'm different. Like kind of
like with that song, for sure, and that's why it's so.
I think that's what like she's getting at when she's like make space. I think she's saying like they're like making space
I'm
for
sure.
themselves, and the song is informing that, I guess. I don't know. Cameron, have you seen Wicked?
No, nothing about it.
Oh.
Nothing at all? It's fantastic. I highly recommend that you give it a watch, give it a listen.
You're a musically talented man. Like
Okay.
you sing. For those that don't know, you sing and you play guitar, you play instruments, you lead worship.
I did that this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, you did that this morning at church.
That's
I did it with a wet lap.
Okay.
A what? A wet what? A lap? What does a lap do?
Yeah,
a wet lap?
His lap. It's not a musical instrument, Blaine.
A lap?
What is a
A
lap?
lap.
Dude?
Your lap. LAP.
Oh.
What is your leg?
Why
What does
was
a lap do?
Well, why was your lap wet?
Yeah, we do we do a song after the message, and I was me and Maddie was sitting listening to the message, and I had my phone like on my lap,
And it was
I had my
wet?
open wawater bottle. I had my water bottle in my left hand, and my phone started slipping down.
Can we clip
And
Blaine?
I really quickly went to grab my
It's
phone.
a perfectly innocent question, especially whenever if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, my legs were covered in water," you'd be like, "Why were your legs covered in water?"
No, the question you gave was
Okay, well that also because
What
you
the
said it out of
lap do?
context. You said it out of context.
Is that
I thought
how
you
you
meant like
play it
I
with
thought
your
that was some
guitar?
like part of your guitar, yeah, or like some part of an instrument or something, or a technical music-y term.
I went to stop my phone from falling really quickly, and I had my open water bottle in my hand.
Ooh.
So if you were watching me, it looks like I just poured water on my crotch. So I had to get up on stage with a wet lap. Looked like I beat myself.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was awkward.
I also feel like you only refer to it as a lap whenever you're sitting. If you're standing,
He was sitting, right?
I was sitting.
Yeah.
whenever you were on stage.
No, he went on stage with a wet lap. His lap had been wet.
I know. Whenever he went onto the stage, he was standing, so it's no longer a lap. It's just your pants. It's just your legs.
So how do you want me to describe my groin area?
Wet
without saying
pants.
groin?
Or
Well, that could have been anything. That could have been. I could have had wet ankles.
okay, fine. I guess the way that you did it is acceptable.
Blaine, I think there's no
and
way
I'm
you're
just a
correct
giant
in
idiot.
this. Yes, in this context, you are. What is a lap?
What's a lap?
I just heard it out of context, okay?
Yeah.
I just heard it out of context, and my brain didn't make the connection.
Everyone else was in the context of this sentence he was
Okay.
giving. You are in context.
Well,
We all
I don't know if that's
exist
entirely
within
correct.
a context.
That's right.
This is why you are music-y people, and I thought my Pokemon anecdote would be more meaningful to
You can't
you.
say music-y people.
Music-y people? You're not allowed? Is that like a slur?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. I thought, 3 tracks, man.
Pokemon.
I'm just still upset that we didn't talk about it more. It's fine.
I
Y'all
don't
ever
know
have
if
awkward
anyone
moments
else
like
is.
that? Walking on stage with a wet lap.
Yeah,
I've never
I'm
had
sure
an
I
awkward
did.
moment in my life.
Okay.
So
Well, not knowing what a lap is was kind of awkward.
I had a really awkward moment Friday. If y'all are you interested?
Tell us.
Well-
No, you can't do that on a podcast.
No, it's just if you have time, I was going to tell you about an awkward
Cameron,
exchange I had Friday.
Cameron,
we have nothing but time.
I've been
Cameron.
doing this a long time, and by now I
You have
figured
somewhere
out.
to get to?
No, I've been doing a podcast a long time by now, and I think we've figured out just kind of we'll help you.
Yeah.
You don't ask, do y'all want to hear about it?
You just tell us.
I wanted to respect
You just kind of barge your way in.
Wait, now I feel bad. I wasn't. I was just playing. I
should-
obviously don't know anything.
That
about
wasn't a very nice thing to
podcasting.
say to him.
No. Obviously, you want to talk, so you go ahead.
Yeah.
And
What
talk.
was your awkward moment, Cameron?
I have a dog in here.
Oh, yep. That's an awkward moment as well now. I thought you said the baby was gone.
Dog?
Blaine, he is hating. Okay, someone else compile all the mean things he said about your child.
I'm just saying we are enemies. And he knows that. He knows what he did. Tell us about your awkward moment.
On Fridays, I'm home alone with the baby. And
Like Kevin?
Maddie's at work.
Sorry. Kevin's in Home Alone. Keep going.
No.
Yeah.
I use DoorDash sometimes. I DoorDash some lunch because I can't go anywhere easily. And so I DoorDash food to my house, and it said it was delivered, and I did not see any food on my porch. And they sent the picture that they send, and it was not my front porch.
Oh, I hate that.
But I thought it was my neighbor's porch. So I was like,
oh no,
I'll just run out real quick and grab the food.
Oh no,
from my neighbor's porch.
This story's getting worse.
I walked out, and it was next to me, and there's an old lady that lives there. And I saw my food. I was like, "There's my food. I'm gonna go grab it." As I'm walking up, she opens the door, and
this doesn't have to be awkward. You can just say, "DoorDash left my food on your door."
Well, she's like, "Oh my goodness, were you bringing me some lunch?" I said,
Yes.
Yes. And then you gave her your lunch. Are you kidding?
What else am I going to do? It's an old lady.
That's amazing.
I had some cereal for lunch.
Are you serious?
What would you have done?
What was it?
You're going to tell this
Said
old lady
DoorDash gave you my order.
No,
I was just coming to get it from your porch.
I don't think she knows what DoorDash is.
How old is this lady? 96?
She's really old.
What did you order?
She lives alone.
What did you miss out on?
Wingstop had like a $8 deal.
It's more awkward to say that I bought you this food randomly.
No, my
gosh. She was so happy.
No.
She was so
Can
happy.
you, like, you just would, you
Blaine?
like, what, like, your thought process was like, oh, my neighbor's probably hungry. I'll drive and get food and then bring it to her.
People in a normal civilization get to know their neighbors, and every once in a while they bring them goodies. They establish relationships.
That's true.
And that's what we have.
Like, you would go out and get food and bring it to your neighbor, and you wouldn't mind
Not
that,
on
like,
purpose, but if it happens accidentally, then good for her.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you tell this person, I went out and got you food, that feels more awkward than just saying DoorDash.
No. If you know that someone is old and probably doesn't have the ability to get food, or at least as she thinks she does, like in her mind, it's a big struggle to go get Wingstop.
In that moment, it was either I make this old lady cry or I make her day.
Yeah.
Blaine, only has so many more meals left.
This is just an act of random kindness. Is a random act of kindness.
How did you pronounce that? Kind.
Okay. All right. This is a recurring theme on this podcast where we say something pretty normal, or at least like just part of like being an empathetic person or having a heart.
This is not normal. It's not normal to go and buy a meal for your neighbor.
I disagree.
Again, I did not do it on purpose.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. My point is not that like you went and bought a meal for her and that's weird. It's that it would be weird if you had, and so I wouldn't have used that to like make the situation less awkward.
We've brought her cookies and stuff before.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's normal.
What?
To like bake cookies at your house and bring it to your neighbor, that's normal. To go to like, if I would like went down to Buffalo Wild Wings and got a meal and was like, you know what, my neighbor would probably like some, and I bought it and brought it to them, that would be crazy.
If I were the neighbor and received Buffalo Wild Wings for free from a neighbor, I would.
Oh, I mean,
they would be my best friend.
Yeah, I would love that too.
And again, I'd like to make clear, I did not plan this. I walked up ready to eat my meal like a little hermit, having my food delivered to me, and had to very quickly establish like the lady was there.
Right.
It was as if I knocked on her door with a bag of food in my hands.
Why did she do that? Why did she open the door?
I assume the person that left rang the doorbell maybe and drove away. And it took her that long to get to the door. Or
yeah, Blaine, it's not easy for everyone.
Awkward.
That's an amazing story.
That's so awkward.
That's fantastic.
My
awkward
joke.
Things happen to me.
Wet
laps and wings.
Wet laps and wings.
Can we call that episode?
The walk back was so sad. I was literally on my way back to the door. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have cereal for lunch.
What kind of cereal?
Cheerios.
Oh, that's sad.
No,
that's a sad lunch.
It was a sad bowl of Cheerios.
Captain Crunch Berries.
Did you at least sprinkle sugar on it? Oh yeah, that's a real sad lunch.
Were they Honey Nut Cheerios or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We need to sprinkle sugar on Honey Nut Cheerios.
I guess that's true. Also, why are you buying Cheerios? Oh, you have a baby. That makes sense, I guess. For a baby. Are you eating the Cheerios yourself?
I don't think
Do you think my 6-month-old
6 month olds don't eat Cheerios.
Babies don't eat
Not
Cheerios?
6 months.
6 months? How
He's
old does he
on
have
his
to be before he
back.
can eat food?
Do you know you can't give a baby water?
What? Oh, what?
Because their
Kevin would
insides are only
appreciate
so
that.
big. So if you only give them water, they're not getting enough nutrients and they get full on water. That's why you have to just do formula.
Whoa.
So he didn't have water until he was like 5 months and he started having some food.
When do you give him food?
It's different for every baby. He's doing a lot earlier. So he has a tooth in the front. So he does some soft foods already.
Blaine acting like he cares about this child for the first time after calling him a dog.
Hey, a tooth is impressive.
And
a tooth is impressive. And I'm curious now about when babies can eat food.
There's so much to babies that's like, honestly, they're mostly fine. Like they're pretty durable.
I don't think that's true, actually.
They really are. But there's a...
Like if you punted a baby, I think it'd probably be injured.
I don't know.
Really?
I think...
Maybe, I guess they have like really elastic bones.
Well, especially mine. He'd bounce a couple times.
Oh.
I have noticed, like, being an uncle of several, that like babies are more durable or like more, I don't know.
How did you notice this?
I like to be the fun uncle. So like throwing, tossing, pushing is involved.
Sure.
So
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So when does Liam have food? How old?
I mean, he's having like soft food right now, like baby food. But we're just giving him stuff that he doesn't have to chew, and then once he has teeth, we'll give him stuff they can chew. By a year, he could eat Cheerios.
Did you know that children, whenever they have their children teeth, their adult teeth grow in on top of their child teeth? And so, like, this sounds crazy, but like if you were able to like peel back the skin, like they would have whole teeth on top of their child teeth. Isn't that awful to imagine? Have you ever seen an X-ray of a child that's growing their adult teeth?
No.
How do you know that? And you didn't know they can't have water.
It's like a whole separate set of teeth inside their face. That sounds like a horror movie. And the big teeth, they just push them out.
Are you scared of babies, Blaine?
Yeah.
How far do you think you could punt a baby?
I'm not scared of a baby like I think it's gonna hurt me. I'm scared of a baby because I think I would hurt it. I'm not a very coordinated person, and I can imagine. Why are you?
Wait, are you commenting in the Discord?
I guess
I'm
that's
as
Maddie.
confused as you are.
Okay.
I can't.
Hey, Robbie, send that video in the Discord.
What video?
He said he's a video of me throwing.
Oh yeah, a baby.
My 3-year-old nephew with food to try to get it into his mouth.
Okay,
it's a funny video.
Yeah.
But yeah, babies terrify me because what you like literally like you just hold its neck wrong and then it is dead.
God.
Okay.
I'm serious. That's not a thing.
I think I have a legal obligation to like report that to Homeland Security or something.
Is that not true? If you don't like
Blaine,
support their head,
I legitimately think you could take care of my son for a day and you'd be perfectly fine.
No, that sounds insane.
After that comment, I wouldn't bring my children within.
I'm just saying, like babies are scary because because they're not durable. You're incorrect.
I don't know.
And like if you give it the food at the wrong time or in the wrong way, then it like gets upset because now it's gassy or something.
I watched him be born, and the doctors just like slap him around, throw him around, clean him up.
I don't think they're supposed to do that.
They're just used to it.
Oh,
my wife is a like labor and delivery nurse.
Here's Will.
I didn't know she worked specifically in like labor delivery.
Yeah, she deals with babies all the time.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would hate that. That sounds insane.
Just like
Also, handling other people's children is crazy.
I mean, I guess if you have like a degree.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she says
if I had a degree,
the babies are not as breakable as you think.
Interesting.
And she sees them birth.
Survival of the fittest. That's crazy. Report Maddie. Survival of the fittest.
No, not
is crazy.
No, it's not. Get that.
Liam's making it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Liam is thriving. Liam's more than making it. Oh, is that a video? Apparently, let's see. You're gonna lose camera for a second.
Cameron. Karen.
I wonder how I play this. Oh my god. Open browser, I guess.
This is the video that Blake mentioned.
Oh my god! This is going to be a pain in the butt
to jump. I encouraged him to jump over the top booth at Carmela's yesterday. A local.
I don't know how to do this.
Mexican restaurant.
You encouraged him to jump where?
Well, he was standing on top of the booth, and he was up there, and I was like, "Hey, jump!" And his parents were like getting onto him.
Okay.
Oh, we can't see Cameron.
I know you're not going to be able to.
Boo.
He's also not going to be able to hear this.
I'm holding a piece of cookie cake.
Ready?
Oh my gosh! You almost killed him.
It missed. Wait, does the other one get it?
Oh my gosh! That's crazy.
It wasn't that fast.
That's cool. That was like a bullet.
Play the second one. See what happens. Oh.
Oh my god! Does that hit his face?
Yeah. He's pretty durable.
No, it doesn't. It hits the box.
No. Oh.
It hits the box, and then it bounces. Oh, but that little bit hits his face.
It's debris.
It's one frame.
That's crazy. That's a wild time. Bill, what are you criticizing my ability to take care of children? At least I'm not throwing things at them.
No, I do not ever talk about holding them by the neck wrong. And
you can hold a baby.
Don't hold a baby
and not
by their
support
neck.
its head right, and it'll. No, I'm not saying hold it by the neck. I'm saying if you hold a baby and you don't support its head right, it'll like twist its neck wrong, or like
that's true.
Like
about
its neck will like fall backwards, and then it'll.
Oh no! You gotta lift it up.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If I'm not holding it just the right way,
just hold it right.
God,
yeah, that's why you don't do that.
I don't know. I can't do it.
Oh, Blake's in the
Babies are
video of
scary.
him catching it.
Of who catching it? Henry catching it?
Henry.
That's exciting.
But I'll add it to the thing. We can
Yeah.
come back to it.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I guess that's correct. Which is, I guess, that is smart to throw things at your children, because then that makes them stronger.
It's exposure therapy.
Yeah, like immune exposure therapy.
Yeah, Liam sleeps with snakes every other night.
Oh, that's an interesting strategy. I haven't thought about that. Well, non-venomous ones.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's move on from babies. No one cares about babies.
Okay. What do you want to talk about, Will?
I have the first episode. I tried to have like a.
Oh my god! I want to watch it. Will.
What?
First episode of what?
Of WOTAY, the podcast.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You can't act like you know everything I'm gonna say, Blaine. You always do this. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Okay.
Okay.
The first episode of the podcast, Cameron, you were there watching. You're here now.
Yep.
He was watching.
There he is. Yep.
Okay. I wanted to have a segment where like I introduce y'all to something pop culture related, and popular that I've seen on TikTok, and I kind of failed miserably because
no, it was a great segment. I love that segment.
Yeah, but
you picked the wrong story.
It was a bit insensitive towards
maybe a little bit
domestic abuse,
sure.
Which is kind of how it had been on TikTok because she was out of the relationship.
Sure.
This is Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
her
I
name.
figured we could. I tried last week, but couldn't really think of any. This week, over the past week, one of the most popular things on TikTok right now is Bryson DeChambeau.
Bryson.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Idiot.
DeChambeau.
He's a golfer. He's a professional golfer. He's in LIV.
Golf is such a stupid sport.
Okay, we don't. No, I'm not gonna get started on that.
Okay.
He's trying to hit a golf shot over his house.
Oh,
So he has
a professional golfer?
Yes, he's a professional golfer.
Okay.
Trying to hit a hole-in-one over his. He's a
Professional?
massive house.
Wow.
Massive house. Okay, stop it.
Stop
I'm not perfect.
Stop it.
And he has a very nice. If you're in the comments, you know about this. You can comment along.
Sure.
He's a very nice like green in his backyard, so he's in front of his house. Part of it is to show off his like multi-million-dollar mansion,
Right.
of
Naturally.
course, as one does. But every day he gets an extra shot. So like on day one, he was like, "This is day one of me trying to hit a hole-in-one over my house. I get one golf shot. Day 2, you get 2." And so he's like on day 8 right now. So he hits 8 golf shots to try and hit it over his house, and each one's getting millions of likes and views. And it's
He
just
hasn't
very
made it
positive.
yet, or he makes it every time?
No, he's not made it.
Oh.
Hole-in-ones are very, very
Hard to make,
unlikely,
yeah, I would
very
imagine.
hard to make.
Yeah.
So I want to know on a scale of 1 to 10 how much you care about him making a hole-in-one.
Not at all. 0. Cameron?
Karen?
What?
You.
I'm supposed to care that a millionaire is able to
Well, I think...
hit a ball
How did
over
you
his
fail this bit
multi-million-dollar mansion.
No,
You had 2 shots with this
Whoa,
bit.
whoa, 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 wait. Here's
You
the
brought
thing.
up domestic abuse in the most boring sport
Well,
ever.
so to be fair, this one might be interesting to some people.
No, the thing is...
Has he broken a window?
He hasn't broken a window. He gets very close every time, but it's become a thing that people like look forward to. It's like it's day 9, ready for the Bryson video to drop. It's like
Why?
people. It's like been on news channels, and people are trying to copy it as well.
The news must be desperate.
I guess so.
I was watching local news, and it was terrible. They were covering stuff from...
They didn't talk about the golf shot.
They didn't, no.
Okay. Well,
If they had, maybe I would have paid attention more.
I just wanted y'all to know.
They have a good question. You're calling it a hole-in-one, but if he gets 13 tries, that's a hole in 13.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's saying make a golf shot over my house.
Well, one hit every day.
No, on day
Like a
He's
hole...
increasing it every time.
A hole in 13 would be if he hit it over the house and then he went to that location and he hit it again towards the hole. That would be 2. And then he hit it 11 more
Say it
times.
again?
If he hit it over his house and then he went to the location of the ball
That's-
and he
okay.
hit it towards the hole.
He's making a good point. Like every time he hits it from the same spot,
Right.
but every day he gets more and more shots.
Correct. So it would be a hole in one.
Like in a professional golf score, no, like it wouldn't, of course, count towards
Is that
anything.
how it, like if I'm playing golf and I get a bad shot, if I just come back the next day and make it, that's a hole-in-one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the next day, of
You
course.
think you only get a hole in
If I
one
play
on one
with a
hole
ball
once in
laid-
your entire life?
After my first shot.
Wait, say it again.
I swing from the tee
Right.
and I make it halfway there. And then I go home and I go to bed. And I come back.
Oh.
The ball's halfway there.
Yeah,
No.
no,
It's like
that's not
swing.
what he's doing. He's starting from the same
He's hitting
location
from the
every
same
day.
spot every day. I see the point you're trying to make. I don't, but I see what you're trying to make.
It has to be really difficult to hit a golf ball up that high.
Yeah, he stands far back enough where he's also, you can probably find it fairly quickly, but he's doing like even a light stroke. He's stroking it very slowly.
Sure.
Like a
Yeah.
golf stroke.
Yeah.
The golf swing he's doing like about halfway. And he doesn't even have to do a full swing. And he's still getting it up and over. Like it's height and distance, which he does really well.
Blake in the chat. But hey, he has enough lawnage to hit a ball that far on his own property.
I mean, yeah. Like I'm gonna find one while y'all talk about it.
You do that because golf is such a pretentious, ridiculous sport.
Okay,
To
I'm not
begin
gonna
with.
get into this with you. Because
One, it doesn't feel like it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination, but it
course.
doesn't seem like it takes a lot of athleticism. Two, it takes
what do you count as athleticism?
like strength, dexterity. You know what I mean? Like football is something that like takes a lot of athleticism. Golf.
Oh wait,
any sport that like Donald Trump can play really well has to be a pretty ridiculous sport. I think.
I hear he cheats.
Oh,
Hey,
does he?
in golf, you cheat by like knocking strokes down, like saying if you get it in the hole in 5, it's like, oh well, it only was 4 shots. Or if you're in the bunker, if you're in the bunker, you pull it out of the bunker.
Well,
like,
he's never lied before, so I can't imagine that would be the case.
okay, I just sent it. Go watch the video.
Oh my gosh, this is such a clip-heavy episode.
This is
such a
people
clip-heavy
want.
episode on an episode where Cameron can't hear any of these clips.
If you watch Tiger Woods in like 1999, he was 21 years old.
Shut up, Cameron.
He was 21
It
years
sounds like you're
old,
dying.
playing in the Masters, and he freaking won.
Okay, this guy looks like a jerk.
He kind of is.
I know he looks gross.
I'm not a Bryson DeChambeau fan, but he is like, this has become very popular.
This has to be like now look, Cameron's completely checked out. He's not even
Cameron, no.
You
looking.
didn't tell me I was going back on stream.
Well, you're back on stream now.
That's a good point.
Okay, let's see what this
This is
does.
day 13 of trying to make a hole-in-one over my house. Since it's day 13, 13 shots.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
So like he's doing like a
Good.
house.
Just go.
Yeah, gross.
Look how close I
that
got.
was close. Okay, I care more
Just a
now.
little right. Go in the hole. Please bounce.
Yeah.
Bounce to the right. Go in.
I like when they talk to the ball like that. Oh, get
Go
it.
in. Just
I care more watching him do it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is he still calling it a hole in one though?
I mean,
Yeah, you're hitting it from the same
he's
spot
hitting
every
it from
time.
the same spot.
Go in. Oh my gosh,
Like-
bro.
Oh, he didn't even show that one.
okay. If that doesn't go in, dude.
7. So I'm
Literally went in the hole.
Oh, it
Oh my
did, and it
gosh.
popped out.
So that doesn't count.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Okay,
Oh
we
my
get
God! How does that happen?
Yeah, look at this like gross flat glass. Ugh.
Are you really crapping on his house?
Yes, it's not even like if you're gonna pay, what, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars, tens of millions, tens of millions of dollars for a house. Do you want like a giant glass cube with a
Over what I'm
pyramid on
living
top
in
of
now?
it?
Yes.
Because I mean, at the very least,
I
like
love my
get a nice big house. I don't know.
Wait, we're getting a lot of interaction in the chat.
Sure.
I want to see what they're saying.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Read it.
Well, I only see one, and it's a
Oh.
correction. We don't have
I can't. Yeah, I can't do that for you
Okay,
right
it's
now,
fine.
buddy. Sorry.
But yeah, so that's my TikTok pop culture. What are we going to call this? Pop culture spotlight?
Do you care? Do you care or not?
Do you care?
Yeah.
Okay, and you? Do you
Here you go,
care?
Will.
I care more now. Oh yeah, there you go, Will. It's out of focus.
It's backwards.
It's out of focus.
It's,
And it's
look at
weird.
it backwards.
Oh, is it?
It's blurry. Oh my gosh.
What the heck was I saying? I care more than now that I watched it.
Okay. I
Uh,
will come back
I'll give
next
it a
week
1
with an
now.
update just to tell you if you made it.
I would never in a million years go and seek that out. One, I would never seek it out, and if it came up on my feed, I would scroll past it.
Whatever.
So it's a 1.
Cameron?
But TikTok does that too. Yeah, TikTok does that where God forbid that you watch anything for more than like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
because then you're going to get it every single time you open the app.
Yeah.
Like the movie clips channel or whatever is posting Spider-Verse clips right now. And I've watched almost the entire movie. Like, I haven't sought it out. I watched one clip all the way through.
Which Spider-Verse?
And now TikTok, the newest one.
That came out already? Have you not seen it?
No, yeah, yeah, it was incredible. Like
it's
like
just
one of the
they're-
best superhero movies
Yeah.
ever made. But
You
yeah,
guys
they're
saw that
posting
together.
clips.
Yes, we did.
Oh,
We saw it.
did Kevin almost die?
It's been over a year.
I wasn't like I
was
wasn't
us
looking
two.
forward to it or anything. We were just out of
I know.
town doing a music thing, and it was playing, so we went and watched it.
We
and
went
was
and watched
incredible.
it, and it was like amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. One of the best animated movies ever made, and
It was
certainly
a
one of the
movie
best.
theater connected to a Dollar General.
Oh,
Was it? Huh.
That sounds awful, actually. But on TikTok, they're posting clips from the movie, and I literally have watched probably 75% of the movie so far.
In order.
Yeah, they're relatively in order. So like you'll get a couple here and there.
That's amazing. Yeah, Robbie said I love watching movies out of order in 2-minute increments.
I don't want to. I just made the mistake of watching one, and now TikTok thinks I want to see them every time they post one.
I used to like TikTok way more than Reels. I was such a TikTok fan.
Yeah, but you're not about to be like Reels are better.
I'm starting to think and what's gotten so bad right now on TikTok is the TikTok shop.
Oh my God! Yes, that's so true.
Is TikTok shop?
Somebody's getting fired?
Not yes. Oh my God! Not an ad.
Awful.
It is an ad, but it's not like an ad on TikTok. It's some random person.
Creators are doing it.
It's
people
awful.
that you recognize. Like, oh, this person's on my feed,
and they must make good money off of doing it.
sure
Otherwise,
they
so
do.
many people wouldn't be doing it.
That's 95% of the.
It's awful.
Like,
I do agree.
Through.
That's really bad.
Reels doesn't do that.
They've kind of messed up the algorithm a little bit. Like the algorithm isn't nearly as good as it used to be.
That's why I'm saying I think Reels is like maybe starting
But
to.
Reels is so like influencer engagement bait Facebooky. Like every time I get on Reels, it's like it's either some like repost from that's been reposted a million times.
You do see a lot
something
of
I saw on
the same.
TikTok 2 months ago, or like some like a woman in Ibiza or something. You know what I mean? Like it's always
There are a lot of recycled
it's not
memes.
good content. I at the very least I get good content on TikTok.
Like they'll really stretch out a meme format with an
my God, yes.
Like for a really long time. I don't see memes on TikTok. I definitely see more educational or just like real creators, I guess, making content. But now it's like it's just TikTok.
My algorithm on Reels might be wrong. Might not be good, like well trained or whatever, just because I don't ever use it. And maybe if I used it more, it would get better. But I don't know. I don't like Instagram to begin with. I'm not a big fan of anything Meta makes.
Meta. Cameron?
I'm not gonna lie. I bought some hoodies on the TikTok shop.
I've bought things on the TikTok shop.
It was like $8.
Yeah.
And you got them?
Sometimes they have good deals on there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I bought one thing. It was, or maybe twice, but it was the freeze-dried Skittles whenever they were like...
He's bought more than 2 things.
No.
The what?
Freeze-dried Skittles, right when they first gotten popular. I ordered that. Now they're like they're in Walmart. Freeze-dried Skittles. Yeah.
Freeze-dried. Yes, that is true. The crunchy ones.
Oh, freeze-dried.
Yeah, I was like, what is a freeze-dried? What
Freeze-dried.
isn't stride like gum?
Yeah.
And I thought like it was some kind of collaboration.
Freeze-dried Skittles, which they're great, and I did order them on the TikTok shop maybe twice.
I haven't had them before.
Okay,
they do look really tasty though.
They're good.
It seems like the texture is what would really make them.
Yeah, they're like.
Do they taste like Skittles though?
They do. They taste the flavor of Skittles, which actually I'm gonna talk about this next week with Kevin. Kevin went on the longest argument that every Skittle was flavored the same and just the colors were different. And
that's a terrible argument.
It's just wrong.
Incorrect.
And
They're straight up different.
We had a taste test. We'll talk about it next week when he's here to defend himself. But he did argue that. Yeah, I think he admitted to being wrong, but I can't.
That can't be true.
Robbie asked if TikTok shop quality is good quality. The Skittles I got were good quality.
I bought some microphones and I paid $5 for them, and they sound like $5 microphones.
Okay.
So
is it like a Five Below or like Temu?
Well, I think like they have more expensive stuff on there. I'm never going to buy anything unless the person is like, oh my God, these normally $80 things are $5. And I'm like, oh, $5? Okay, I'll check it out.
Cameron, you were about to...
My hoodies are great. I got like 3 hoodies for $3 and they're the best.
Wait. Okay. No, y'all can't convince me to buy more things.
I'm not trying to do that in any way. I'm just saying I have bought things off of the TikTok shop.
I always think of TikTok shop as Temu.
It is kind of Temu-y for sure.
Like,
but that's definitely the vibe.
The one I'm getting right now most
advantage of children.
is the cheese. Yeah. Is the cheese grater. Are y'all seeing the spiral cheese grater?
What?
It's a cheese grater that's spiral.
We don't need another cheese grater.
Chloe, you've seen
I
it.
have enough ways
Chloe
to
has
grate our
seen
cheese.
the spiral cheese grater. It's you put the cheese on top and you spiral it.
Wait, what? You put it in the top of the thing, and it screws.
I don't want to explain
like
this to you for very long.
screws. Okay.
I mean, do we?
I'm just curious. I don't know how it works. I'm curious.
It's like I don't even know how to explain it.
Okay.
It's like the cheese grater, but it's round, and you put the cheese on top in this like kind of configuration. You turn the dial, and then it shoots it through the middle.
Yeah, that's still completely opaque to me.
Well, right now, Thanksgiving time,
clue.
people are making mac and cheese. I'll talk about that next week.
I made the mistake of clicking on checking out the price for literally it was like marketed to kids. They're like, if you have kids, this would be a great present. And I was like, oh no, I want this. Kids. I want this for me. And it's like a little microscope camera, and you just like put it on stuff, and it's like a 10,000 times zoom.
Nah, BS.
It looked incredible. I wanted it really bad, but it was like $30, and I was like, I'm not about to spend $30 on this. But now I made the mistake of clicking on the link once, and TikTok is like, "Oh, you're buying this," and now every sixth video is that microscope thing. But I really want it.
I just wouldn't trust something where there's not a defined like. Amazon, you know it's going to be 2 days if you order on Prime.
Yeah,
and there's trusted sellers.
That is not true anymore. Sometimes it's crazy, and sometimes it's like it says it's Prime, but it's not actually Prime, or it I don't know.
They just gave up.
Maybe
there's no way. That's like their main selling point is 2-day delivery. So the couch that Kevin normally sits on is behind me now.
Yeah,
that's why Chloe kept on just
she's
stopping.
Literally, yeah, she's literally like
dance.
Doing like what do they call it? Sherpa hike over this mountain of a couch to get to her room. It's unfortunate.
She doesn't like being talked about. She made a face.
She'll get over it. She's been staying at my cousin's house, taking care of their dog, and it's awful. Nice. I hate that dog. Oh. It's like a rat. I call it El Rata.
El Rata Elada?
No, but I should say that.
Or yeah,
that's it.
Well, you know, it's not El Rata because it'd be La Rata.
Oh,
it's from the Batman.
Oh yeah,
the penguin points out,
rat with wings.
Don't you know basic Spanish?
Yeah,
it would be La Rata Elada.
That's true. That's a good Colin Farrell. That was pretty good. You've been watching a lot of that show. That's the one you said first episode, and I thought you were going to talk about the penguin. No. And I really want to watch that. Will.
That sounds like a Lord of the Rings creature. No, I nailed that.
Oh, your voice? Maybe.
You think it's El Rata Elada?
Yeah, I can hear that. You're kind of
a creature.
It's a little like maybe goblin-y or trolly.
Robbie hasn't even seen. We're watching all of the extended editions on Tuesday.
Oh,
is that this Tuesday?
This Tuesday?
Oh, I want to.
Yeah,
I want to so bad.
Some of us have jobs, you know. So I'm gonna be at my job.
Okay.
Quit.
And we're going to press on Tuesday this week because of Thanksgiving. It's gonna be horrible. We're out of time, buddies. We went 5 minutes over.
Blaine, I did this for you, and you never appreciated it.
I did. I said that looks incredible. It looks so good back there.
Fine.
And your lights look great, and your camera looks great.
No.
It's so frustrating. I need one more camera to be able to make it so that Will's camera quality can be as good as both mine and yours.
No, I look just as pretty as everyone else.
Well, you always look prettier. But
can't you see my frames per second are just the
same? But the camera's not doing your beauty justice. No,
you think we're talking about the frames per second?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, I know that, but I can see the frames per second are also lower on mine.
They're not.
They are. My mouth is...
What are you saying?
Like, I can see it in the way my voice or my mouth.
Both my camera and your camera are 30 frames per second.
No, there's no way.
That's correct.
Yours is at 60.
I think my shutter speed might be slightly faster, but I don't think that you can perceive that. Okay, we're going to end now. This has been great. Thank you so much, Cameron.
Did you any final thoughts? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I'm glad I could just come and talk about my wet lap and awkward situations.
Thank you for talking about your wet lap.
What?
Well, I said wet lap. I meant wet lap. That's kind of hard to say. Wet lap. What
is hard to say about wet lap?
Wet lap. Whenever you say it fast. Wet lap. Wet lap. Wet love. Okay.
Hey, we got a W episode.
Well,
We're doing
not
it.
always says that. He's very easy to impress.
Oh.
That was a joke. Thank you so much, Ignat. Definite lap. What does that mean? No, I'm turning it off now. Okay, goodbye.
Wait, do you have a thing?
Do what?
Like a thing to cut to with the
Oh,
music?
I don't. I didn't do that.
Oh my gosh,
again.
Blaine.
Play some music to play us out.
Yeah, I'll play us out. Here we go. You ready?
We'll do it live.
It's coming up. Here's some music.
Oh, Manny.
It's Manuel.
Thanks for dropping a
On a
galaxy in the
plane.
chat.
Oh, nope.
Let me
it's not
see
TikTok.
3 galaxies in the
I
chat.
only hear it once.
Don't drop galaxies in the chat. Why do you only hear it
drop
once
some
now?
roses. Let me see some roses in the chat.
That doesn't make any sense, Cameron.
Hey chat, let me see some likes down below. Let me get to 300,000 likes. Let's get to 300,000 likes.
People are like subscribing and stuff. Okay.
Click right here. Double
Thank
tap,
you so much.
double tap.
Appreciate you. We're gonna see you next time.
Let's
so
see,
long, buddies.
Let's see all of our followers double tap. Let's see it.